Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Jennifer Scrapping Cane. Today I'm sharing an 8.5 by 11 layout using the Photoplay camp collection that I used yesterday on yesterday's layout. Today I have a plan to use a lot of the stickers and create a pretty cool layout. I think it turns out really great. Here I'm showing you the scraps that I plan on using. I'm going to use that wood grain to frame my layout. And then I'm going to use this paper as my background, which kind of sort of was a really okay idea, but it was really dark. Um, I could have went with something lighter, but I really love this paper, so I wanted to use it. So I did. And in the end, it's okay. I really make everything kind of pop. And in real life, you can see it really well. So here, I'm going to get started. I already trimmed down my paper. I trimmed down the wood grain paper. I'm going to show you how I use white acrylic ink, and I'm going to go all around the edge of the layout just to add a little bit of white border. This is something I do if I don't want to scuff up the papers. I will use white paint. I've been doing this for years. I have older layouts that I did this with colored paint back in the day when they used to sell little bottles of acrylic paint for scrapbooking, because acrylic paint was our ink back in the day. You had more options of acrylic paint than you really did with ink. So here I'm splattering some white on the background, and that was just to add a little extra something. And then I really fought with doing the borders around the edge because I tried to make it look like a frame, like a picture frame. So I did angle the edges on the top and the bottom, and then added the border across the bottom and the top. And at first I couldn't get them to line up, so I had to peel them off and put them back on. So I just cut that part out. I'm going to map my photo of my dad tubing in a lake in Colorado, and I'm going to trim it down just slightly to take off the rounded edges of the photo, since this photo was probably, if I had to guess, probably 1980-ish time frame. It could have been late 79, but it's probably 1980. And I'm not even sure who took the photo, but uh, we have it, and I'm really grateful that we do because it was one of his favorite activities to do. So this cloud I created a long time ago. I painted it with Shimmer's paints and then decided not to use it on the project that I was using it on, so I kept it. And I'm glad I did because I'm going to actually cut out the clouds that I'm going to use on this layout with that cloud. So the tree I'm going to cut out of the green polka dot paper and run that through my little die cut machine, and just showing you. I wanted to make sure I told you where I got the clouds from, the color of the clouds, because it's not the paper. So I did that, and I believe I'll move on here in a minute just after I pop these out, because I believe my camera cuts out once again. I need to get better at realizing if my camera shuts off or not. It's above me, so I don't really realize when it cuts out. But luckily, it wasn't anything too important. Um, the layout here, I have everything kind of placed down, but nothing is glued down as of yet. I didn't want to move it just because I didn't want to have to remember where to put it back down. I'm showing you the sticker letters camp from the sticker sheet. Those ones I'm actually not going to use. They blended in way too much with the background, and I also felt like I needed a different color for camp to go with my idea. So basically it's a grid layout, cut in threes, and I'm going to do it exactly how it shows, but I cut it into sections. So the top part is hiking related, the bottom part is fishing, or the middle part is fishing related, and then my dad tubing. And then the bottom part is going to be camping related, and I used a couple of stickers from the sticker book, the Echopark sticker book. One, because the camper is exactly like the camper that we had when we were growing up. We always went camping in a camper. I don't think I've ever slept in a tent. I would have to. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've never slept in a tent. We've always slept in a camper, or we did sleep in a van a couple of times back in the day. But it's almost always been a camper if we went camping. So here I'm adding white acrylic paint around all of the letters. That includes the camp letters that I cut out with a die cut from scrapbook.com. That was one of their chunky alphas. And it kind of sort of matches the other alpha. It's not the exact same alpha, but it's about the same size. So I think in the end, it works out perfectly. So, like I said, I'm just adding white acrylic paint around all the edges. I am kind of off screen, so I will cut away here in just a moment and come back, and all of the letters will be done, and then I'll start gluing things down. I do want to pop up quite a few of the items on play foam, which I haven't done as of yet, because I'm just adding the white acrylic paint. I'm just finishing up here with the letters. As you can see, I got them all done. I pushed them up to the top. I did add play foam, or actually double-sided tape. That's the thinner one, and it is a little bit of lift off the layout. So it is foam, but it's double-sided, and I added that around each of the letters. So I'm going to pop up camp and fish and hike. And then I also popped up the camper, the little fire that you see down in the corner, the title adventure. So the main title to me is kind of sort of camp adventure. And then I popped up the photo and the little deers at the top, and also the owl that's at the top. And then everything else is going to be laid directly on the background paper. The tree I splattered with white acrylic paint, just again to make it pop just a little bit more. I know in the video the green is very hard to see on the navy, but as you can see in the close-up photos, and also when I hold it up here at the end, the green you can see in real life very easily. It's my light that's kind of washing it out, unfortunately. So here's with fish. Make sure I put my letters in the correct order. And I came up with the idea from the layout, or for the layout, from the sticker sheet. I just wanted to use lots of little icons that I thought were so cute. And I thought this was a great way to use them up. So the little fishing bag came from the Echopark sticker book. The little backpack, I believe. Oh no, that came from the Photoplay. The lantern that I add over with camp at the bottom, I added that because we always had a lantern like that. So I added that. I added the fish pole, or the fishing pole, and a little fish in the water. And then the little catch of the day title. And the tree branch came from the Photoplay sticker sheet. And then the clouds, like I said, I cut out that were already cut with the Shimmers paint, and they match the word fish. If I wouldn't have added those, I really wouldn't have had anything else blue on the layout. It's kind of weird. The sticker sheet doesn't have a whole lot of blue items that I could have used, so adding the blue clouds was the perfect touch. So here I've already added all of my little fishing items, and I'm going to add hike up here. And then, like I said, the little deers are popped up, so I want to put the clouds down first before I put the deer. And then I'm going to pop up this other little cloud. And at first, I couldn't figure out where to put the cloud. I was going to put it closer to the bigger cloud, but then it looked kind of weird. So I dropped it down just a little bit and decided to put the owl above it. Not that owls really probably fly that high, but it looks cute. I loved that little owl. He looks really cute. So he had to definitely go on the layout. So here, I'm showing you little close-ups. As you can see, that green, you can actually see it. Hope you guys enjoyed today's layout and got some ideas on how to use up a sticker sheet. and I will see you guys in the next video.